YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back with the Carthage campaign, and it's coming to a climax situation here where we're about to have to capture Rome. Now, of course, I've given Rome one savage beating after another, so they obviously don't have a whole lot of resistance left. And I want to say on the next turn we should have enough movement points because I don't see any movement points right now. I've got Ariminum protected from these Roman armies, which shouldn't be able to march all the way back to Velathri, I don't think. So it looks like we're in pretty good shape to put the death blows on the Roman. Small Spartan fleet there. I've got this relatively small fleet. Just make sure that they're not going to make a run for Lilybaeum here. Just get them docked there, and then these are my ballista ship that I've been training, so I'm actually going to start sailing them around towards where I may find trouble with the Macedonians. That should work out well. Got a... Is this an enemy spy here? Yeah, the RDI. RDAI, or however you say them. Let's see if we can get rid of this spy. Assassination, decent chance. Manipulation, even better chance. Let's try that. Enemy agent defects. So it picked me up another spy, which ought to be handy. Let's see. Alright, let's just make sure that I'm not leaving anything undone here. I really wish I could take Tingis, but I'm going to have to leave that to Carthago Nova. Something tells me that they'll find a way to fail, as they do with most things. And I'm going to take this army back on over to Carthage. And we need to repair my economy. And I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. So, 12.5 from industry. Tariff income from trade agreements. Now that would be handy. Wealth from culture. We need to research whatever allows me to have this buildings of preferred markets, which is right here. I've got a few more turns till we finish our current research. Once that is finished, we'll research that preferred markets, and I'll build some of those buildings, and I'm thinking it should drive up the overall situation for my faction. Let's go ahead and end a turn, and, oh, of course, I have skills that need to be dealt out. It's actually this spy that I just converted. Let's see, what is this? Cunning, zeal. Let's give a little bit down the zeal tree. Alright, let's get things started. Or keep things going, I should say. Looks like the Romans are retreating back towards Roma. Some of their armies are under attrition, probably from lack of food. You can't really produce any food in a capital province like that, so the Romans are going to be hurting pretty bad. Let's see what we get going here. Let's see, so the Galaeci are going to attack me. There's a Sessatani force nearby, which is more than enough to handle these Galaeci rebels. So once again, they save the day. Give him a good face stabbing, and that'll be it. That town's just going to continue to revolt because the barbarian influence in the area. So I got subverted at Brundisium by a Spartan spy. And someone poisoned the well as a Lilybaeum. Sparta lands an invasion force. We'll go check that out. Rebellion imminent in Italia. That does not surprise me as well. Let's see if we can take out this Spartan Asian. So let's try and manipulate them into joining the cause. So people can just keep sending their spies. I'll just keep turning them over to my cause, which seems fine to me. Do I have a zeal yet with this one? I don't. I think I've been going on the cunning tree. Get a plus 10 from avoiding tempt and poison. %, chance, minus 6% chance of being discovered. Poison provisions, that would be handy. Let's put one down the zeal tree here, and then I'll change the way I'm going to start doing those upgrades. I've got others that can be upgraded here. Let's start off with one cunning. Okay, so where did Sparta land? Okay, so near Syracuse, Sparta's landed an invasion force. It's not much of a force. And I'll just sail this fleet back over here to Syracuse. There is a Spartan agent down that way, so let's find one of my agents that's actually got some movement points left. And we'll come, or a Syracusan agent, my bad. And we'll start moving down that way. See if we can take them out. And there's a, looks like a Syracusan agent here as well. Different type of agent. Let's see, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of angry populace here in Italy. Let's see, so I've already got a couple of temples going though, so we're not going to have to worry about that. From culture, that one gives a lot of public order. Unit morale, 2 food, public order. Is there still Latin culture around? There is. So Punic culture is still relatively new, so we might want to build one of these to Balhamon. Help spread Punic culture, and then perhaps we can build another temple here, and I just must have gotten a big payday as well. Let's provide one that provides more public order, so like a +4 to public order. Is there any of those? Thought there was. Right here, Tanit. So we'll build one to Balhamon, one to Tanit. I have a ton of food, like a ridiculously large amount of food. So what we'll do is focus, I can't build economic buildings per se in this particular province, so maybe I'll go ahead and build a workshop. That'll come in handy. And then for now, I'll just build like one more consecrated ground, but I'm going to end up changing what type of building it is when I get a chance. Let's upgrade these town centers while I've got the money. Get a trade port. Pericles, military allies and mercenary troops must be. I wonder what goes down this tree when we improve it. That's interesting. I'll go ahead and get this one now because getting some cool like mercenary type troops would be neat. Okay, so the Romans are pretty much stockaded. They've got these little fleets sitting right outside of Neapolis. I think they're hoping that if I move, they'll get me. And then this army here is kind of stuck where it's at as well. But, I mean, this RDAI army can't really do anything. But it's this army that I need to use to take Rome, because it has the ballista. And I'm trying to think, if we strike Rome now, they may retake Neapolis, but it doesn't really matter because there's about to be a rebellion anyway. So let's hit the Romans before there's a rebellion. I've got, I get to start off with some ladders, and I've got a couple of ballista. I mean, it would be fun to stick around and build like a big giant piece of siege equipment, but there's no need. The Roman troops here are badly damaged, and I don't want to auto-resolve me taking Rome, so we'll go ahead and assault the city. But this is probably the most desperate fight the Romans have been in yet. They probably have like a few hundred defenders. That's it. So basically I'll just use my ballista to punch a hole in their walls, and then I'll just come on through. There's really not a whole lot else that needs to be done. And I'm kind of wondering if my ballista can shoot across the river and hit the main gates here. That'd be a fun place to invade. Give me quick access to the city proper. Must be the Tiber running through here. Well, you always hope that there's one good fight left in your enemy when you're about to conquer them, but that's not going to happen. The Romans have maybe like a fraction of a fight left in them, if that. And whatever fraction they have left is about to get pretty badly extinguished. Or pretty easily extinguished, I should say. Let's see, so where's the entrance to the city proper? Right here. Yeah, I can totally hit that with my ballista from here. Yeah, my range goes clear past the gatehouse, so we should be good. Wonder... Huh. I could probably even move him up onto the bridge, but this will be fine for now. I'll start here and take out this tower and a section of that wall. Let's get my Libyan infantry ready to invade. It's weird how I have like a single pikeman here. Okay. Single Libyan hoplite as well. Skirmishers and my general. Alright, we've got all our troops here. Let's take these guys off of fire at will so I can select my targets. First, we'll just go ahead and take that tower out. But you'll see what it looks like while these things are firing here. Some of you have wanted me to use the first person. I can do that too. You just hit insert, you can see my trajectory there, so we should be able to take out the tower. It's kind of touchy, actually. Off the roof. Nice. It's too bad you can't get like a Steam achievement called Bank Shot or something, you know, where it banks off of the building and kills a unit. Because that'd be pretty cool. Wow, that is really touchy. There we go. Man, some of these guys need to learn how to shoot. Come on, I'm hitting it, and if Eric can hit it, anybody can hit it. There we go.
The enemy's tower has been destroyed.
Tower destroyed. Okay, so let's see. Just need to escape out of this. Maybe hit the insert button again. Alright, good. Don't want my guys to waste ammo. We took down that tower, which indeed was a threat. We kind of need to take out the other gate towers. So I'm going to kind of fast forward through this real quick. It's not the most interesting piece to just watch ballista shots bounce off of a tower. Not even sure my guys are firing all that quickly. Here they go. Now I'm seeing shots roll down. Basically all I want to do is just take the towers out of the picture, and then I can walk a ladder across and get on the walls.
The enemy's tower has been
If I have enough ammo left over to take out a section of wall, then I will. Be easier than walking a tower across, but my ballista are not exactly aiming too well. I guess I could have done this better myself. Just sat here and shot it to death. Would have taken a long time though, because each individual shot doesn't necessarily cause all that much damage. I'm not even sure if I'm going to end up taking out this tower. Come on guys, you can do it. Quit wasting your shots.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, come on, the last shot. Oh, just barely. My guys stink. Hopefully we'll keep building up the chevrons there. I'm not sure it improves their accuracy though. Alright, so we'll pull our ballista back and let us take a couple of these Carthaginian hoplites forward. It's going to take a while for this ballista to get out of the way. I guess we might as well take all the ladders forward. Takes a long time for the ladders to move, so I'm just going to leave it in fast forward mode, and I'm going to let the ladders get ahead of all my other troops. I can imagine, though, in real life, pushing this kind of equipment around took quite a while as well. Here we are knocking over the Roman grapevines. Take that. A little bit of Carthaginian hospitality, crashing the party. Destroying your food for no apparent reason, even though we might need to eat it later. Really cool map. I mean, check out all these different locations here. It'd be kind of fun to have like a big epic siege battle. Maybe I'll do that for one of my Take a Stab at Patchy events. We'll like have 4 players pick Carthage and 4 players pick Rome and have a gigantic epic siege battle. That might be fun. Okay, got all my troops moving across the bridge. Start marching the others forward as well. Start bringing my elephants up. And I'm going to bring my skirmishers up as well. These guys may be fun to use, especially since they've been patched to be quite a bit stronger in patch 7. Okay, got one. Let's put another here. Put one there. And one there. Alright, so we'll get all of our ladders up on the wall here. They get kind of jammed up on each other. It's pretty typical. Still a few men over by the gate. And let's see. My ladders are basically at the walls here. I'll go ahead and put it into play at this point. Again, there's not going to be much Roman resistance, so for those of you looking for some type of epic fight, this is not going to be it. But maybe some good views and cool graphics, yes, I can probably provide that. I think the epic fight's going to come when we go across the Adriatic and try and take out Macedon. Just let all my men get up onto the wall. Their pathfinding's a little bit funky. Check out these guys. Gonna come up here and try and take on these levies. Carthaginian hoplites, of course, more than a match for these guys. But Roman infantry in general is going to be very strong, it looks like, post-patch 7. Now, of course, we don't really know that yet because the patch is still in beta and it could be adjusted before it releases, but if it releases in its current state, then expect Roman infantry to definitely be very, very good. Pike infantry are decent against other infantry, but pike infantry have been given like a weird, slightly looser formation. In fact, I can show you here. I can show you just by putting them back here. I don't need the pikes in this particular battle anyway. You can see even if I take them out of formation attack, which I need to take all my guys out of formation attack, by the way, because it's not worth using. But even if I take my pikes, well, maybe they've fixed it. These guys look to be tighter than they were the other day. Huh, yeah, they may have corrected it, because the pikes were in like a strange loose formation. Yeah, maybe they still are when you put them into phalanx. Yeah, I think they do go into a bit looser formation in phalanx. You can see those little yellow dots representing them there. And yeah, you can almost see that they're not like in loose formation, but if you look at their phalanx, let's push them back just a little bit further here. See if I can get them to drop their spears down. They may not drop their spears though unless an enemy is nearby. See when they march there, the second spears barely stick through, and then the third spear, I mean, just barely sticks through. And it's because of that looser formation they're in, and it's going to make them a lot less effective at keeping enemy units at bay. And if you look, if I take these guys out of pike formation, they instantly start to, they should close up their ranks the next time I move them, because I've taken them out of pike formation. Did they? No.
The enemy general is dead.
Yeah, they need to have the pikes in a little bit tighter ranks, in my opinion. Got some skirmishers over here on the wall that are giving me a hard time. Let's go chase them down. And it looks like there's some Roman troops down here at the base of the walls that are awaiting an engagement from me. Let's bring my troops down. I don't want to keep them waiting. Got my hoplites running across the wall over here. It's pretty cool, man. The shields catching javelins and the blood effects. I mean, it really does add a layer of depth to the game, in my opinion. I wonder if you can go into unit cam when you're on the walls, because that might be kind of cool. Yeah, it is kind of cool, actually. So here they are fighting again, just some tattered Roman defenders. Okay, got my guys down over here. Let's take out the enemy general. Got all my guys coming down from the tower here.
The enemy have captured the gates.
Yeah, check it out. There's like a couple of dogs here. Just a couple. The enemies are coming out of the gate for some reason. Mercenary Italian cav. Send up some Carthaginian hoplites to chase them back. I don't want to go through the gate though until I capture it, as I'm worried that there is a boiling oil effect.
The enemy general is dead.
Must have just killed the general in that unit as well. Looks like there's a couple of enemy general units here. Some veteran legionnaires. These guys are actually brutally strong. Yeah, veteran legionnaires are insane. Very good unit post patch 7. Again, right now, patch 7 beta, I should say. I shouldn't say post patch 7. It's patch 7 beta. Veteran legionnaires are very good. Armored legionnaires are also a really good unit. You can see my guys aren't quickly taking down those veteran legionnaires, even though there's only 25 of them. I've actually yet to get a kill. And you can see them killing my hoplites. That's how effective Roman infantry is going to be. In fact, I'm going to really need to get more pikes and probably use my Libyan infantry, because hoplites are going to get chewed on by these types of units. There's a few legionnaires there, a few legionnaires there. I finally killed a few of those veteran legionnaires. In fact, I should have gone into hoplite phalanx before battle. Yeah, check that out. Those veteran legionnaires much tougher now. The only thing I don't like about this is that legionnaires get tougher when you take them out of formation attack. And in my opinion, legionnaires ought to get tougher when they're in formation attack, because historically speaking, that's part of what made them effective. Their discipline and their ability to fight in formation and support each other, I think, is part of what made them strong. And look, just those few legionnaires took this Carthaginian hoplite way down. And I had to mob these guys over here to get anything done, and I still lost some of my Libyans. So, yeah, don't expect hoplites to be holding the line against Roman infantry for any extended amount of time after this patch is over. Roman infantry are very heavily armored, and they have very high attack. And once they get out of that formation attack, which was restricting them from having more men attacking you at the same time, they are downright deadly. In fact, I'm not even convinced these guys are going to win this fight. I'm almost wondering if those few legionnaires might pull it out. Looks like they almost did. Yeah, these guys, brutal. Let's take out this general unit and capture the gatehouse so I can let the rest of my troops in. These are probably all of the Roman troops left, to be honest. There's really not many of them here still. Just let my hoplites finish the job. I really need to recruit some pike. In future campaigns, your swordsmen and stuff used to be maybe fairly good against Roman infantry, and hoplites could hold them while you hammer an anvil. Roman infantry's always been better than Carthaginian infantry, on this game at least. But I mean, definitely with the patch 7 beta going on, I mean, it is going to be hands down a slaughter. There won't be any question. So I don't recommend using pretty much anything except for pikes. You can use maybe these swords as support units or the hoplites as missile soaking up units. All of them will serve a purpose that way. And another thing you could do is you could use javelin men to your advantage. The Carthaginians have access to a lot of javelin men. And elephants as well. Elephants would be a unit you would want to use to your advantage against the Romans, because elephants are also very powerful in this patch. Very powerful. So they were already very powerful. Now they're extraordinarily powerful, I should say. It'd probably be the better description of it. There's a few Roman units regrouped here, some plebes, and yeah, just plebes coming up after me. That's going to be the end of the Roman resistance. So the last few Romans have fallen. Sorry that wasn't a real exciting battle, but I mean, we had pretty much beaten the Romans prior to that. You can see how hard it would have been for me to take that city had the Romans had several legionnaire units there, because look at the damage they did to that one Carthaginian hoplite there. It's considerable, the damage that's been done. And that was just 25 men. As you can imagine, a full unit of them would just trounce right through mine. I hope that they change that a little bit in the patch. Again, I'm okay with sword infantry being worked on a little, especially Roman infantry. But I think that they should be better when in formation rather than the other way. And even still, they need a little bit of a nerfing. They're a little bit too strong for their cost. And they have extraordinarily good armor. Well, Roma is captured, folks. This is always a pivotal moment in any Carthaginian campaign. To put an end to the Romans, to flip history on its end. I wish it was this epic. So here's a scene from what the epic fight should have been like. Weep, Rome, weep. Behold your mighty conquerors. So Rome will now become a hub of Carthaginian culture. And the Pride of Mago is the one that took it. So let's go ahead and give them a name to mark their achievements. So let's adjust their names here. What do I think you're doing here? So we'll call it the... Trying to think of a good name for it. Man, I'm not even gonna be able to think of anything good. We'll just give it something here. We'll call them the Bane of Rome, since they did a lot of the they did quite a bit of work here, and they can be upgraded. Ooh, if we upgrade to this one here, we get even more melee attack skill and weapon damage, which would be good because Carthaginian units aren't all that great. So I'm going to keep trying to push my traditions towards that. So now we just need to finish off what few Roman troops remain. They will probably try and assault Neapolis and could take it. They have those 2 units of legionnaires there, and I honestly doubt that I have anything that could stop them. So that's a very real possibility. We're going to tear down some of these buildings and convert the main city center. You know, it might help me to sail this fleet up here and see if we need any help trying to take out the Romans. I could temporarily take this army from Magna Graecia. They're already in a forced march. We could force march them to Neapolis, just to temporarily hold it down. This Spartan army here won't be strong enough to take Brundisium. However, if all of these guys set sail on the next turn, they very well could. But it's a risk that I'm going to have to take at the moment. But there will be a rebellion on the next turn in Italia as well. Yeah, +3, so, ooh. This is +10 wealth from agriculture, +2 security agents, +2 public order per turn, +3, and then +4 growth per turn. That would be cool, because that could push Carthage up to big city. Africa's almost as big as it can get. Carthage has one more slot. So I don't know that I need all the extra growth, to be honest. So let's see. We got one grain market there. Let's just push this one. It gives us a little additional wealth. And ooh, we could get a bunch of research rate, but I kind of need economy right now as well. Wow, I didn't realize Brundisium is a full-blown city here. It's as big as it gets, I guess. That's cool. Huh. Well, that gives me plus research rate, and I might build a bunch of those libraries because it'll give me a little extra wealth and better research rates. Okay, let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh, we got a skill that we need to dish out here. In the Bane of Rome. Looks like our general. What does this do? +2 morale for all units. -40 public order penalties due to local presence of foreign cultures. +4 cultural conversion. That's kind of handy, actually. I'm going to upgrade that. Should help convert Roma over faster. So the Spartans did go for Brundisium. And they have a very good chance because they're being backed up by a large Macedonian army. Mostly hoplites in that army, and there's really nothing I can do to stop these guys. So we're just going to have to auto-resolve this and let them take Brundisium. That was always a risk. I guess I should have just stayed in Brundisium and then handled what happened up there on my own, but because losing Brundisium will be a bigger blow than having lost Neapolis or something, since that place was about to revolt. Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. That's okay, I'll just march an army back down and take it. Not too particularly worried about it. I see some Athenian fleets down there. We really do need to get my navy down there in a position to start blockading those guys in, so that even if those fleets sail away, at least I can start to contain them. The guy at Thule won a peace treaty. Sorry! That must mean Carthago Nova is about to finish them off. Let us see what happens. Yeah, that was a stupid mistake. Am I at war with Knossos? Because now, all of a sudden, they have a bunch of armies up here. I hope not. Good grief, I have enough wars going on, but they could be affiliated. Alliance between the Ardia and Macedon is broken. Rebellion and Arimnum. Enemy wounded. Province contested. Mission successful. Which means we get plus 11,000. That's awesome. I shall find a way. And I did find a way. Ooh, plus 17,000. Subjugate 13 different factions. That would be awesome. Okay, well, let's start getting some stuff done. We got a lot of stuff to take care of here. So there was a revolt in Arimnum, and it's the Etruscan League trying to come back to life. The Insubres are right on my border, but they haven't invaded, but I can imagine we're about to have a fight with them. Let's take out these Etruscan League rebels here. Put them down in a hurry. So that'll mean this province is under control for the moment. This army needs to go back and assault Brundisium, and it's got more than enough tools to do so. I don't think I can assault it on this turn. I'm going to put one of these spies into the stack. And let's sabotage these people, see if we can poison their wells or something. No? Our agent's exposed. Those agents are gone from down by Lily Biome at this point, but we could come up here and wreck on this army a little. Let's do some military sabotage. We'll poison their provisions. Nope, failed there again. That's frustrating. Let's Let's take this fleet back down here and see if we can ward off some enemy fleets. And this fleet we could use for the same thing. I honestly need to recruit some ballista ship into this fleet as well. I might go ahead and start sailing them back towards Carthage to do that, just to make them a little stronger. Okay, now let's worry about buildings. So I'm going to build some wells in Rome to help push growth. And I'm going to focus on cultural buildings there as well. Let's get back. So we got a bunch of stuff going on down here. Food. This one gives me more food, but then adds to public squalor, but we got a lot of stuff going on anyway. Let me think. The best thing to do is Brundisium, where I was actually about to improve some of these places. Let's see what we got going on over here at Carthage. Let's build another library there. And we can build a better temple here. Spreading Punic culture, upgrade the barracks. Ooh, it takes a lot of food and adds to the public squalor. There we go. Just building buildings here that'll hopefully add to my wealth. So that's mostly what I'm focusing on. We got more than enough food supply though, of course. Huh, Brigantium's actually becoming a little happier now. Let's build a trade port there. Okay, so we've used the money that I got to help feed some infrastructure there. That'll be good. Hopefully start driving my economy up. And then on the next turn we can retake Brundisium. The Romans are going to be dying out here. They've got a few tattered remnants here and there. Let's see if we can get these Romans. They're going to run off. I'll just go back. Maybe we can get them with these guys. There we go. I just want to put these guys down. The sooner that I can extinct them, the sooner that any agents or anything else that they have left will be gone. So I got Ariminum back under control. Let's see what we can do here. Minus 20, plus 10 wealth, local province, plus 2 morale for all units, plus melee attack and shots per minute. That's handy. Let's do that. I'm worried we're about to have a war with the Insubres. Transports. Enemy transport. So Knossos is not our enemy. Some of you were suggesting that maybe I could feed little bits of money to the Seleucids to try and get them to be less angry towards me. They have... wow, they actually kept their satrapies. That's strange. Cultural aversion they're unhappy with. Let's initiate diplomacy here.
My friend. You have my ear for your speech, and if it profits my people, agreement too.
Let's see if we can throw some gifts at them and try and buy them over on the next few turns. I believe that's probably all I need to do for now. I do have a spy that needs to be upgraded. Critical success race. That'll be interesting. Alright. So, we're good there.
What do you wish of me?
Oh, I can issue an edict in an entirely controlled province. I'd really like to issue that edict. Well, actually, you know, let's issue it up here in Roma. Let's throw a bread and games down just for now, and then we'll change it over to tax rate once we get a little more stuff going on. Let's see. Technology. I wonder if it doesn't somewhere. I think it tells me my research rate. Wonder how we're doing here in the. Can't secure any promotions. General near Brundisium. Yeah, we'll mess with this stuff later on. I know somewhere it tells me my research rate. Okay, 130%. So we should see that go up as we start to build more of those libraries, at least 6% at a time. And you know, if we drive that up, that should give us access to a lot more stuff that we need. Where are they attacking? That must be Neapolis. Yeah. Oh, of course, I had to start running that army back in Neapolis over towards Brundisium. So yeah, they're going to take Neapolis real quick. We'll just take it back. This kind of thing won't last long, folks, so I know it looks kind of bad with them doing this, but just because there's so many of their little stacks around and I have to take them out. I guess Rome wants to survive for just a few more turns. Sparta is coming after... This must be... Cosentia. And not sure I can stop them there either. They got a lot of Pericloid pikemen and stuff, so I'm going to have to let them have that as well. Looks like our enemies are on a counter-offensive here. But that means that they've left Brundisium unguarded just now as well, so as soon as the next turn rolls around, I'll be hitting them pretty hard. This is a good move, actually, by the Greeks, because it'll mean that I have to spend a little more time getting them back out of Italy, which will mean that they have more time to keep making troops and everything. Yeah, but that's okay. They're going down. Honestly, don't even need an army over in Spain anymore. I'm thinking about dragging that extra army over here to help with this fight. Looks like the Gaiatuli getting beat down over here by Carthago Nova. Hopefully they go extinct here soon. I'd like to see them finally put an end to these folks. Okay. We're gonna have all kinds of bad messages here. Alright, let's get to work taking back that which is ours. There's quite a few Spartan forces here near Syracuse. Do I have any armies? I do have armies here, but I kind of need an army in North Africa just in case the Seleucids make a run at me. Let's take back Brundisium, which is undefended. So they've only managed to change one building in our absence. Just convert it back over. Well, you know what? I may need that money for something else. Let's wait just a turn. And let's take back Neapolis. The Romans get some extra troops here, but nothing worthwhile, so let's take it back quickly. This province is going to be upset because of the war that I just had, and then they've got some patchy factories here, and can I not convert that? Oh, I don't have enough money to convert it, so I'll have to do it on the next turn, but we can tear down the patchy factories. Let's see, we've got Brundisium. I'm going to leave that army in Brundisium, and I'll take this army from Neapolis down there to take them out. I or whatever have besieged or put up a blockade on us with a fleet. Not sure my fleet's strong enough to take that. Look at all these Macedonian forces here. Let's see, where's my navy with the ballista ships? Right here. I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of it. Well, you know what? Actually, I kind of needed them there to help protect this settlement. Sparta could easily take Syracuse at this point. You know what? I'm gonna just temporarily take this army from North Africa and come put down this Spartan trouble. I think they can make it all the way here in one sailing. And they didn't glitch. Oh wow, check that out. All the way from North Africa to here. Got him in the city. Fantastic. Well good, that'll keep Sparta under control. And then as soon as my income gets back up, I can just replace that army in North Africa. And then I'll keep sailing my fleet to go help there. Okay, I think we're good for now. Let's upgrade that ship. Oh, never mind. Still issue an edict. Okay, so our edict got knocked out in Rome, or yeah, we can issue it in Rome now because we retook it. So we'll just go back for the Bread and Games edict. Must have an agent somewhere that needs upgraded. We've got some high-level agents here. Let's see what we can do. Maybe a new skill. gives me added campaign movement range. That would be handy. So Carthago Nova did take Tingis and the Gaiatuli are near extinction. That's fantastic. I'd really like for all these agents to be gone, because this is like desert nomadic influence being spread by their warlords. Looks like the heirs to Phoenicia can be upgraded as well. Man, these guys have a lot of traditions. Ooh, +6 weapon damage inflicted by all missile units and melee units. That would be handy, so I'll take that one. And let's see if we can use this. I don't have any money for the spy to do anything, so we'll just drop them in like that. Okay, so the Spartans are now trapped. They're going to have to sail away from Italy if they hope to live. Romans making a desperation attack here, so we'll just put them down at Brundisium. Sinking very dramatic and slow. Rome, I think, has just that one fleet over there by Eulalia right now. Don't really have the resources to go hunt down such a small fleet at the moment. Man, I really want to get the war over to the Greeks. We have got to get the war over against the Greeks. So that's going to be my focus. And I also need to take down some Macedonian troops. Subversion and Ariminum as well. I need some spy up there to go help take out some people. Developed assassination attempt. They tried but failed. I actually have quite a bit of influence right now, more than any of the other factions, which is good. We can secure promotion as well. +10 tax rate, local province. So yeah, we hold quite a bit of influence at the moment. And when I have some time and money to spend on that, I will. Money is short right now. So where'd the Spartan troops go that were... Okay, they've marched back towards Cosentia. Neapolis is easily under control. We definitely need to get out there and take out those agents, so... Well, we need to take out this agent. Manipulation. Well, this must be a strong agent, or a crappy one for me. Oh yeah, it's only a rank 2 spy. Let's see, let's try and use my better spy that's in this stack. And I can upgrade my general here as well while I'm at it. Give him more authority. Yeah, let's use this spy. See if we can take out this. I don't have enough money to manipulate. Do I have enough money to do anything? Nope. Golly, so frustrating that I have so very little money, even though I own so very much territory. But I'm sure we can turn that around as I continue to try and fix my situation with buildings and everything. Those Macedonian fleets are just like out here hovering. Not sure what they're up to. Syracusan fleet there. Well, let's take out this little Roman fleet. Or both of them, actually. They're going to run away. Guessing both of these Roman fleets are going to run away. They're not going to want to stand up against me. Whoa, look at this big old army of Insubres. Wonder what they're up to. Don't want to start a war with them at the moment. Makes me wonder, what do the Insubres think about me right now? Not much, apparently. They actually liked Rome. That's odd. Let's see what the Seleucids are like right now. Let's see, so... Basically just hate me due to cultural aversion. I'm not even sure I'm going to waste my money trying to mess with the Seleucids right now. If I come out of Neapolis, will we still be alright here? Yes. Let's go take back Cosentia.
Ready for orders.
And we can go ahead and just sail a little bit out of our way and take out this Roman fleet. Let me show you what the ballista ships do. You all haven't gotten to see it yet, and I'll kind of end with this. I know it's kind of an anticlimactic ending for what was, you know, a big episode for taking Rome, but right now, unfortunately, oh my gosh, Rome 2 quit working. Right in the middle of recording, that's always helpful.